What are you talking about? You just said... tell me what you just said. Repeat that for me.
What do you mean?
What you just said. You just said...
I said I breached...
Go ahead.
I said I breached without permission, but I didn't even realize that you're telling me not to breach.
You don't breach because you're a PO2. You're not SWAT certified.
Yes, I know that, dude. I didn't realize I had to be
SWAT
certified to go in a building where...
That is not what I'm talking about. Stop listening to respond and listen to listen. The problem is that, your attitude. That's the problem.
What? Dude, this is how I talk. You expect me to change my whole personality just
I'm not your personality does not define the tone and the nasty remarks you keep speaking.
This is my talking tone. This is how I talk.
Okay. Well, your actions and the way you speak to people show a lot.
Yeah, because I shouldn't... Listen, dude. Like I said on the radio, I had to ask that many times. I had to get loud because that's the only reason...
If no one's responding to you after the second time, you don't spam the radio and then you argue over the radio with other people.
I wasn't arguing just because my tone people assume I'm arguing. I'm just talking, dude.
Homie, there was no need for a response after the second one. You could have been like, okay, cool, then you handle it yourself. You don't be disrespectful to SASP or constables or anyone for that matter.
Yeah. I wasn't being disrespectful.
Really? Because what they had to say was very much different.
Being disrespectful would be swearing at them. And
that is not being disrespectful. You do not have to swear at somebody to be disrespectful.
I wasn't swearing at them, though. I got louder.
You just said swearing would be disrespectful. There's multiple ways to be more disrespectful. Okay, but I'm not even getting into the radio transmission. You want to fuck up and get yourself reported, that's on you. I'm not going to help you on that, because clearly you don't want to listen. But what I am going to tell you is when I say I'm taking tactical scene command and then you breach over ignoring me when you're not TAC certified, you're not even in SWAT, and you're a PO2, that's an issue.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say that.
How did everyone on radio hear me but not you?
Because I had my radio off and I pulled to a scene so I could get it.
Why is your radio off on scene?
It's not off, it's at
You just said it was off. You just said it was off.
Dude, I misspoke, okay? Can you let me talk?
I've been letting you talk this whole time.
Oh my god, you keep saying that, but
because you're switching your story up and trying to make it seem like you're not in the wrong. I'm not gonna fall for your bullshit.
Dude, I'm not switching my story up. I'm trying to tell you I had it at 10 and there's gunshots going off, so of course I couldn't hear you. So can you stop interrupting me, please?
You're interrupting me. I'm asking for you to listen, not listen to respond.
You're getting loud for no reason.
I'm not getting loud. I'm pissed off.
Dude. For what reason, dude?
Because if you were shot by my sniper, I don't think you understand. If I was to shoot you, right, because you breached, without letting anyone know, I might add, if I was to have shot you, which you were 1.5 seconds away from getting a 50 cal to your back, that would have been on me, not you.
Okay.
That's the problem I have here. And you don't seem to want to recognize the situation you're in right now. You want to just push it off and act like what you did was okay. It was not okay. And then you want to be disrespectful to me.
It was a mistake and you're getting mad at me again.
No, I'm not getting mad at the mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. I have no problem with you. You've already apologized for your mistake. I'm pissed at the fact because of the way you're not letting me finish. That's also going to piss me off even more. You're interrupting me constantly, and prior to that, you're also being very disrespectful.
How am I, bro?
I mean, do I have to go show you the clip yourself to see how rude you were?
What's a clip?
The thing that comes from my body cam. You see that little phone on my vest?
Okay, yeah. But,
don't pull that shit on me either, homie. We're allowed to say clip. It's civilian 2
I was trying to talk earlier and you're pulling that on me, so.
No, because no, that's not what I was doing. You were so focused on your body cam and getting your weapon cleared that you had 3 suspects, 2 officers down, that you didn't even want to focus on them. That is for later.
Dude, I was applying CPR.
You were not applying shit to a single person.
It's on my body cam, dude. I applied CPR 3 times.
The body cam that suddenly has a problem with, you filling out a
report? It has problem time to time.
Conveniently, when an officer or supervisor asks for a supervisor who actually was on scene.
You have it in your body cam. Multiple other officers have their body cams on there.
That is not the point.
Dude, I told you I made a mistake.
Okay, I know I'm not part of this, but what rank are you?
He's a PO2.
So you should not be disrespect.
I didn't even, dude. I'm not being disrespectful. This is just how I talk.
I have yet to hear you say a simple, apology for the way you acted earlier.
Dude, I feel like you wouldn't be the one I apologize to. Like, who would I apologize to?
Well, considering, I'm the one who was taxing and I was taking over, No. I wasn't first on scene. The police officer right behind you was first on scene. Actually, but I took over taxiing command.
Yeah, dude. I thought the suspect was already down. I was going for cuffs and I saw the other one. For
What?
my POV,
Just because you see one down, you don't breach in.
Okay, dude. I didn't even know you had to be SWAT certified to breach in.
That's not, how do you not know that? That's common sense. If there's a shooter barricaded, it is
I got my job yesterday.
It's a barricaded suspect. How is that not common sense? Anyone who knows that. That is the most common sense thing ever. You're not gonna rush into a building full of gunmen. That's literally how you try to get yourself killed.
It's in the job description. So.
That is not in the job description to breach freaking barricaded suspects to get yourself killed. You were not.
Down suspect from
They were not down. One was down. One was down because I sniped him.
I didn't know there was multiple.
Exactly, so you didn't have all the information which you were not clarified to breach. I never heard once over RTO, or for the fact of the matter, no one even joined TAC 1, but I never once heard RTO.
Whichever officer is behind me, I said I'm going in for cuffs.
You're not supposed to be going in at all. You're not even, that should have never went across your mind.
Yeah, bro, like I said, I didn't even know you guys were there.
You're a patrol officer, you're supposed to be securing the perimeter at most. And if you're first on scene, you explain to the SWAT officers what's going on and etc.
Alright, bro. I feel like I should be treated like a hero about being treated like
it's not about being a hero, dude. You know what? Okay, so since you want to take it that way. Alright. So say you did that shit IRL. You know what would happen? You'd be terminated and you'd actually be pressing criminal charges. You do realize that, right?
Criminal charges. Okay.
Yes, because I don't know if you noticed, there apparently was a hostage, and because when you breached in there, you took 2 seconds at him and shot him.
That was not me. I would have had it on body cam.
I don't know. You were the first one to breach, so all of a sudden your story's changing now?
Yeah, the officer that was behind me, I watched him lit him up. It was one of your officers because he had the AR. I watched him lit him up with an AR.
That's funny because the only SWAT people that were there were me and him, besides the other department. So again, it was not one of our officers. Oh, but I thought you knew who it was. Which is it? You knew who it was, whoever it is. Which is it?
Buddy, please let me talk. I said
you're not making sense. You're not going to speak to me and then try and lie on one of my officers.
Okay, let me see if I can get my body cam up because you are just.
Please finish that sentence.
Echo 42 to Echo 32 direct.
You're not being.
Because you're not acknowledging what you did was wrong, and you want to be outed as a hero.
Dude, I said.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Like this trooper or this officer is saying, our job is not to be the hero, it's to serve and protect the people.
First of all, one sec, can I say something? If you go back to the scene and check which is behind me, and you look with your flashlight, you're gonna see AR bullets going in the direction.
No, we're not, because you were so focused on getting your body cam and everything else figured out.
Yeah, because I wanted to prove my innocence, because I was being accused of shooting the hostage.
Bro, the first thing I heard came out your mouth after the scene was, and I quote, "Let me get my weapon clear and body cam." You didn't attend to the suspects. You didn't attend to the downed officers. You walked right out after you shot somebody.
There was a heli with medical coming in, and there was multiple other officers. I was clearing.
Oh my God! You have an excuse for everything. Holy shit.
Bro, I'm not an excuse. It's the truth.
Go back on patrol. I'm done talking to a fucking kid.
Are you the one that jumped? Just like.
Oh, hold the fuck on.
That's I forgot.
Yeah.
There's this guy named Ethan.
What the hell?
He stole my vehicle.